we are in Iceland and right behind me is the most popular geyser in Iceland, the Strokkur. Join us for a ride from Reykjavik all the way up here. Let's go.
That's the neighborhood we're staying at, and right across is this walkway with the view of the mountains. The mountains are pretty big, so again, it's not proper winter, so they're not white. That looks like Quito, Ecuador. You know, like green mountains. Hey, we just left downtown Reykjavik. It's about 1 hour 30 minutes or so to the Strokkur Geyser. Strokkur Geyser is one of the most visited geysers and the most reliable geyser. Apparently every 5 to 10 minutes it goes off. Some people on Google reviews wrote that they had to wait a little bit longer. Some people said every 20 seconds they experience back-to-back explosions. So we're pretty excited about this tour. And you know, this is part of the Golden Circle. The Golden Circle is a very famous tour in Iceland, and there are 3 things that you do as part of the Golden Circle. One of them is visiting this geyser, the other one is the fall, and the last one is the national park, where the tectonic plates, the America and the European, I think, tectonic plates meet. Yeah, that is incredible. And the tiny bit of sunlight peeking onto that piece of mountain.
That is the highlight.
Alright, so we are at a 1 hour 16 minute mark away. You can check out the views. I think that is definitely a treat by itself. Of course, the other side is all this lush green. So the geyser was first mentioned in 1780s, roughly about that time, and multiple earthquakes stopped the geyser. There was one in 20th century. Then in 1963, the Geyser Committee decided, so humans intervened and they opened this conduit that was blocked due to that earthquake. And ever since then, it erupts on a pretty regular basis. Okay, we just saw a random spot that we're gonna park at, so why not enjoy a little scenery. First spot. You're inside the car, it's nice and warm, and you come out and it is windy.
That was crazy.
Oh, that was cold. Whew. I'm gonna say wind chill in the freezing, like below 32 definitely.
And the wind pressure is crazy.
It's constant.
It is relentless. Like, it doesn't give you a breather or a break at all from the wind.
Thingvellir So, every video that we have seen on people trying to pronounce Icelandic names, they have just apologized, and we're gonna do the same.
We're gonna do the same.
but we're gonna try to pronounce them just to give you guys an idea in case you want to come back or even drive on the scenic road.
We're on road 36. So if you don't get the name, number 36.
58 minutes onwards. Okay, we paused here. We're going to show you a few clips of what we did. We actually walked down some rocks, walked on this walkway all the way to the should go back and check that video out because it was amazing. That's it. It's 2 o'clock. We're quite behind in our adventure. Now we're gonna head and continue our journey to the geyser. This is Thingvellir sign. That could be the town Thingvellir. A rest stop of sorts with maps and a shop. There's a couple of overlander vehicles parked here, a cafe. I just realized we can probably stop here on the way back. Is that an island of sorts? Another parking.
That's a Bob Ross painting right there.
I see that. Guest house. This is part of the Golden Circle. In this town there was a rest stop, gas station, and a few homes, hotels, campgrounds as well. So if you're curious about staying here, you can. Now we're entering the 70 kilometers per hour zone. We're exiting the 50. We didn't see a lot of police, but they did say you do get fined if you're going higher than the speed limit. I would say at least one camera that we saw. Now check out the view, the mountain view right next to Alia. We're passing by a whole lot of sheeps. So I think if I have my facts straight, there are more sheeps in Iceland than people. I think we're here. Okay, so we parked our car and heading to see the geyser. There's a geyser center here, so we can kind of see the geyser in the back. But let's head in and ask. Check out this spot. Look, they have a nice bakery and cakes and chocolate, and you can also have plenty of seating on these live edge wood tables. That's very neat. $21 for pizza and Coke, and maybe about $10 for a slice of cake. Wow, that's a pretty big gift shop. Isa, for some reason, is wearing his sunglasses inside. Alright, magnets have started shopping around, but I'm still looking for the information. I checked with the gentleman here at the cafe that they have in the Geyser Center. Parking is free, so that's good. We park actually next to this mall here. I don't know if you park anywhere else if it's free. Number two, I can see the geyser right behind. This cafe closes at 4:45, but there's another cafe that will close at 8:45. Except for the intro, I have been calling it Geyser. It's Geyser.
Yes,
Icelandic.
we just learned from a local. We asked them how do you pronounce that, and he said Geyser.
Yeah, Geyser. All right, let's go check it out.
Geyser area map is Geyser, Strokkur.
Strokkur means a churn, and Geyser means the spouter.
And it is the most famous geyser in the area. The maximum height of eruptions used to be 70 to 80 meters, but now it seldom exceeds 30 to 50 meters. Strokkur is also the most popular of the geysers in the area, erupting every 5 to 10 minutes, up to a maximum of 20 to 35 meters. It was reborn in an earthquake in 1789, but declined greatly in another earthquake in 1896. So this is what we were reading about earlier during our ride.
Little geyser.
This has been active during and after earthquakes, but it is dormant right now.
What did you see?
Thingvellir, or the slob, will erupt to a height of a few meters, but only if it is treated with soap.
Couple of entrances. This is the north entrance. Since we are close to the Geyser Center, we're gonna use the main entrance. You're gonna see a bunch of these. Let's not stop and go all the way to Strokkur. Okay, no drone flying, and beware of possible pickpockers. Pickpockers? Alia, did you see this? It says beware of possible
Pockers.
What's pickpockers? I've never heard of pickpockers, but there you go.
Says welcome to Geyser. The mid-Atlantic ridge cuts Iceland into two parts, drifting away from each other at a rate of 2 centimeters per year.
Look at the one in USA, Steamboat. It's 120 meters, and Old Faithful is about 25 to 55, and Strokkur is a little bit smaller than the Old Faithful. And I've heard about Old Faithful quite a bit. Geyser is about 70 to 80 meters. It does look pretty eerie, just seeing smoke coming out. Now, we have never been to a geyser, so this is going to be definitely an experience for us. Now, from a crowd perspective, a lot of people, but look how wide the sidewalk is. So this is the little geyser. All right, guess what? Now we have all seen what a geyser looks like. Okay, so now we are waiting for Strokkur, and I see the crowd is on that side, so maybe that is the place to be. Okay, so we're gonna try to walk where the crowd's at, a little bit closer. You can just see the terrain. Quite windy here in Iceland today, 40-mile-per-hour gusts, but beautiful weather, definitely. It is quite cold, but we're wearing our snow jackets. I like that it's cleaning our shoes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, let's go find a spot in this crowd. Exciting part is the waiting outside. Look at the kids. They're predicting when it's gonna come up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Kids.
I was right, that did scare me.
Okay, that was. Oh, that was good. And we weren't really expecting it, and it took us by surprise. Now we're gonna be on the lookout because it was pretty spectacular from a natural wonder sense. We have never seen a geyser, and we're pretty close. Check this out. Like, I'm standing here, maybe about 15 feet away. Alright, Alia, what does it say?
Geyser.
Okay, so it's geyser. But in the store, maybe in Icelandic, it's geyser.
Yeah.
So in the store, we asked some locals, and they said geyser. Looking closely, you see some movement, definitely. Look at the kids in cold weather, patiently waiting for the next. And his is like at least 2 more. Every time there's movement, everybody turns on their cameras. This is the build-up, the suspense.
It surprises you. It's kind of scary.
I think that's the cool part about it, that it surprises you. And it's reliable. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I feel like it's gonna come again.
Lisa, how was that?
I want to see it one more time. Come on.
Yeah, we'll wait.
We have to. This is so amazing.
You know, we have seen 3. Is that 3 so far? Right?
It's hard to explain. I know standing here, I know what I'm waiting for and I know what to expect, but when it actually happens, it is quite breathtaking.
Yeah. I mean, even though men interjected in 1967 to opened that block because of the earthquake, it's still a natural phenomena, right? It's not a man-made thing.
No, all the water comes out and then the second geyser happens.
The bubble is impressive, honestly.
Exactly.
I was looking away that happened. That's how it's every time I look away.
Nature is wild.
Yeah. it's
And
pretty
beautiful.
crazy. I'm glad we got to see our first geyser in Iceland.
Yeah.
That was small.
Okay.
Oh my god, did I
How do you know? Okay, so we're leaving here after maybe about a good 40 minutes. We saw six,
We saw about 10.
10 eruptions.
Yeah.
So it happens definitely every 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
And trust me when I say this, we are still not over it. We're still not done. I seriously don't want to leave here, but I think we have seen enough.
I think we have seen enough.
I wouldn't say we've seen enough. We can still go on. We can spend all day here, but the kids are getting hungry. So we have to get going.
Okay, so you have to get going, but if you have time, you can actually go on this hike, and if I'll zoom in, you'll see this lookout point right up top that you can walk to, and a lot of people are walking there as well. There's a big one. Okay, so right from there, just a few steps away, I think it's called just Geyser. You can kind of check all the thermal fountains here. Look at that. It does smell like rotten eggs, but it doesn't bother us. You know, it just we like eggs, so it smells like hard-boiled eggs with some paprika on it. So that's the geyser. There's a couple of people standing there. There is no eruptions or geyser sprouting out. It's very seldom it does. The one, of course, that's popular is the one we hung out down below. But just this landscape, right? The steam coming out, the trees, the mountains in the back, kind of reminds me of Mount Pichincha in Ecuador, in Hawaii, when we went to Maui, in Tenerife, right? Los Gigantes, like these places have been very memorable for us. Mount Tieri, right? Like we weren't really huge on hiking and mountains.
Yeah.
Alaska, right? All that range. Do you remember what the range was called? I actually forgot.
Yeah. Chugach.
Chugach State Park.
Yeah.
Good memory, Alia.
Yeah.
So we wanted to show this to you. It's about 1 hour 35 minutes away from Reykjavik. So if you're in Reykjavik, have a rental car, go see a waterfall, go see Geyser. I don't think it's touristy. I didn't feel like touristy at all, even though there's like
I
shops
think there's
here.
a right balance in a place being really crowded and having just enough people that makes it comforting. So I think this was very nice having people around because the crowd also adds to the vibe of a place,
Right.
and how people are cheering and enjoying a moment. It really does add to your experience. So this is just that. It's not crowded at all. We do get uncomfortable with a lot of crowds, but this one was amazing and the experience was
And the
amazing.
parking was very easy. We parked right by the store and the restaurant,
And it was
it's free.
free. Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that, which is great. So now we're gonna walk towards the center, and I'm actually starving. I'm ready for a nice big meal. I will say though, it is quite expensive. I mean, all of Iceland is quite expensive, but especially these touristy spots. Pizza about $21, burger about $21. So even though we are saying we're gonna go in and eat, I don't know. We are budget travelers, so we might just walk away with the French fry. You can see where we were standing. You can see that crowd. So there's a lot of people on this side, which is nice because when you take pictures, there's very few people on the other side. And now the kids are saying bye to Little Geyser, which is the little geyser. Right, you see from time to time there are these signs, 80 to 100 degrees Celsius water temperature here. So this is hands off and feet off of this spot. So we're heading back, but Ali and I started talking about, well, what is a geyser? And so Ali came out with the definition.
A geyser is a spring with an intermittent spouts jets of steam and hot water. And this term actually comes from Icelandic word geyser, which means to gush.
To gush. Okay, this was, I would say, a time and car ride well spent. Car ride was beautiful. This place is fascinating. I'm glad they built a nice big, I would say, visitor center or geyser center here, so families can, especially with kids who are hungry, can then go eat something, right?
And cold.
So we met the folks from Milan again. We actually met them at the waterfall, right? They took our picture there, but you know, if they do follow us or if you guys check out this video, thank you. It was actually fun chatting with you guys. You can also check out a lot of stickers here. Oh, we should put a his and Isa sticker. We have only done this in Mount Pichincha. I think there was a pole there with a lot of stickers, and then we did it in center of the world in Quito, Ecuador, by putting our stickers there. Oh,
So
I just saw a geyser. Very cool. That was a tall one.
So technically we have left a mark in this middle of the earth, and then Mount Pichincha was the highest point, and then this is going to be the northernmost point that we have been to.
Yeah,
So
that we have been
let's-
to. Okay. Okay, Isa has decided.
That's good. That's good. Perfect.
If you guys ever come to Iceland and you can spot this sticker, send us a picture, check out our channel information, send us an email with the picture of the sticker, and we'll definitely send you something pretty cool. All right, Alia, this one is closed, but we're gonna keep heading down. There's another food court. We'll walk through the store. I will probably pick a t-shirt. I shouldn't, but I will. Let's find that t-shirt. 24,000 is how much?
So
$60?
10,000 would be 70.
Yeah,
20,000 would be 140.
140.
And
That's
then
a bargain.
4,000.
What?
Yep, let's go.
I mean, not always.
4,000 means, so 7 times 4 is what?
28. And then
I liked this shirt, Home of Monsters and Men. $28. Now check out this postcard. That's a good picture. Alia's looking at lava rocks. Price context. So this is about $10 for a piece of lava rock. Alright, so we decided to sit, relax, and have some snacks. Now check out this Pepsi. I've not seen a blue Pepsi Max Electric. Ollie, you want to do a taste test?
Yep. Oh, it smells funny. Not funny, but it smells fun.
Remember when we were in Oslo, we tried the...
Yeah, I didn't like any of those.
Yeah.
The marshmallow one?
Oh, it smells nice. Do you want to go first?
Is it good? What does
Yeah,
it
it's
taste
actually
like?
very nice. It's like candy. What do you think?
Okay. No, I'll stick to my regular.
Of course, it's not an everyday drink, but it's
But
like,
it's definitely unique.
yeah, it's like pakola.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
In Pakistan, there's a drink called pakola. It's green, like
Yeah.
toxic nuclear green.
And that does have like a candy flavor to it, and
Yeah.
I think I'll go again.
All right, Aldia, we're done with our snack party. Like, this restaurant is very cool. Let's go out and wrap this up. Here we are outside. You know, that mountain definitely reminds me of Hawaii. Maui, to be exact.
I remember when we were in Anchorage, Alaska, we went to a reserve, animal reserves, and we were there for the animals, but the mountains in the background kept stealing the show. And as amazing as the reserve was, we couldn't take our eyes off of the mountains.
Yeah, the
and this
scenery
reminds me
of that.
of that.
There's still some people coming in. It's about 6:30 in the evening, so if you don't want any crowds, maybe that's your tip. Come here in the evening.
It's Sunday today.
And it's Sunday today. Also, people are going back to work and whatnot. So bye to Geyser Galima and the Geyser Visitor Center with the steam in the background. I'm gonna say goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you come back and check out. We're doing very short, quick videos of different spots in Iceland that are accessible, that are free, that you can go visit. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. So check out our blue clips, another blue clips. How do you pronounce that?
Which one?
Pingwa?
Valavatan.
Thingvellir.
It's like a hut.
Heart-shaped rock. Lisa, you and your eyes.
Yeah.
Our purpose
Yeah.
is to
Share.
share memories with these faces. With these faces. Look at those faces. Okay, so this is behind the scenes of what happens. Alia's posing.
We have taken enough pictures of the geyser. Now we want a picture with the geyser. So
Yes.
I have my pose ready to go. Azhar has his camera ready to go. We're just waiting for
Oh,
the
it's
geyser.
coming. There was a gargle. There was a gargle. Yeah. Patiently waiting, Isa. Go. This one. No, you hide. What was the first one? I was looking at the setting. No, not on the side. And now you guys can see what I go through.
What you go through?
Yeah,
What
I have to.
I go through.
I have to.
By the way, what you can see is like 80 people looking at me, looking at my silliness right now.
Yeah.
My fingers
Yeah.
in the right direction.
Smile. Yeah.
We'll hear it, right?
Yeah. And I think I got it.
I hope so.